Okay, so 2014 looks like it's shaping up to be a crazy, interesting year. Last month, Obama, in a speech, he promised a year of action in 2014. Huh, wonder what that means. And we're going to get off this page because I can't stand this guy. He's a demonic pervert. My mom's in love with him. This dude is disgusting. He's really gross. And if she really knew what that dude was and what he represented, she would not watch that show. But no convincing her of that because she is under his spell. Now, to go hand in hand with Obama's little promise of a year of action in 2014, a Texas mayor just came out and declared 2014 also a year of the Bible. Now, he mentioned how we need to use the Bible as guideline and how to use it as a reference and to live righteously in our daily lives, blah, 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 all that junk, because we know that's not what that guy is meaning. We know that he is probably most likely referencing a bunch of disasters of biblical proportions and probably even more specifically the book of Revelation. Now, no evidence to prove that, and I'm not asking you to believe me. This is just me thinking out loud. Now, recently I reported on this crop circle. That was the first crop circle in this area of California that's ever been found or reported. And it was found Monday, December 30th. Now, that's interesting because if you go to Yahoo and you go to the trending now, at least at the time that this video is being made, the number 3 story, UFO sightings. And if you click that, you find out that the very next day, December 31st, New Year's Eve 2013, there were a bunch of UFO sightings in California. What's even more interesting is that then you got this landlord, he says that crop circle's got to go. It's got to be demolished because it's just attracting too much attention. Can't make this stuff up. And, I'm just throwing this out there because I have no way to prove it, and I usually don't like doing stuff like this on the channel because I like to have it in black and white so you can see it right in front of you. So you're just going to take my word for it, but I promise you this happened. This happened years and years ago. A long time ago, probably 10 years ago. I live in the St. Louis area. There was a talk news station called 97.1 FM, right? Every weekday afternoon, there is a talk show called The Dave Glover Show. Every Tuesday, he has, it's called Paranormal Tuesday, so they talk about UFOs and ghosts and all this stuff. This was years and years and years ago. I'm going to say 10 years because I don't know, but it definitely was around that long. And I remember like it happened yesterday, which is funny because I can't remember what I did yesterday. But I remember like this happened yesterday. I remember where I was. I remember it being at nighttime. I remember the car I was in. I remember everything when I heard it. It stuck with me, and now I maybe know why. But this guy, we'll just say 10 years ago on this radio station, said he was a UFO insider. I don't remember exactly who he was or what he was, but he said that UFO alien disclosure would take place in the year 2014. And I remember even going home and telling my dad, and we were both scratching our heads saying, wow, that's weird, because that's a long way down the road. It's weird he just picked 2014 out of his hat, as we thought. But maybe there was a little bit more to it than that, because there's never been more UFO sightings ever as there are right now. And then you have this stuff going on. It makes you wonder. And it doesn't matter anyway, because you got, even if it's not that, you got stuff like this that's going on in the background that everybody just keeps forgetting about apparently, and the sheep will sleep will just don't care because they apparently just think it's not going to have any kind of consequences. This is a report from, I don't remember now, that I have from ABC or CBS, one of the mainstream media sources that says a radioactive wave and radioactive water from Japan is going to reach the West Coast in March of this year. And we just saw that the federal government ordered 14 million doses or pills or whatever you want to call it of the potassium iodine or iodide, however you're supposed to say it, for protection against nuclear radiation. And on top of that, we just got hit by an asteroid that we didn't see coming that landed in the Atlantic Ocean, and it was supposedly about the size of a car. And there's a bunch of us out there that happen to think that there's going to be a massive tsunami caused by a meteor or asteroid, which is really just going to be cover for an underwater nuclear detonation caused by the rich dummies, let's just call them, like I like to. A lot of crazy stuff going on, people. I tell you what, some crazy, crazy days we live in. Can't get enough of this stuff, though, you know? I don't know why. I don't know why. I wish I could. I wish I could just let it go, but I can't. Find myself glued to this stuff. It's just so cussing fascinating. Never know what's going to happen, I tell you. So links will be below. Thanks, everybody, for watching. I appreciate you sharing some of your time with me today. And thank you, as always, to my teammates and subs, and we'll see you all later.